Welcome to my channel Math with Nazia. In this channel you will find a lot of tips and tricks across all the topics in math. If you are new to this channel, click on the subscribe button and hit the bell icon so that you get a regular updates of all my videos. So in today's video we are going to learn the trick to multiply two numbers in few seconds. In my previous video, I have already explained how to find the square of a number, to find the square of 55 or 72 or any random numbers. I have already explained you. You can refer that. The link is given below in the description, or you can simply click on the I button which is above. So today we are going to multiply any two random numbers. These are not square numbers, but these are some random numbers. So we have few tricks here. So let's see the first trick. And the first trick are the numbers which are nearby to 100. So this we are going to multiply 3-digit number. So let me take the first example for today, which would be 103 times 105. So when you have any number like this, how are we going to multiply in few seconds? We are not going to do the regular standard long multiplication, but we are going to multiply it in a two-step, rather than it's very two-step number which you can do within few seconds. So come on, let's see how to do it. So now let's write these numbers here, 103 and 105. So these are the two numbers which we are going to multiply. So 103, how much is 103 more than 100? So this is 3 more than 100 and this is 5 more than 100. So this trick is based on the numbers which are in and around 100, like 105, 110, 115, 112 or 98, 94 or anywhere somewhere around hundreds, right? So now whenever we have a number 103, 3 more than 100. 103 is 3 more than 100 and 105 is 5 more than 100, right? So this is the first step what we are going to do. And then what is the next step? We are just going to multiply these two numbers, 5 and 3. So what is 5 times 3? Right. 5 times 3 is 15. So this is the first step we are going to do. We are going to write how much it is more than 100 and then we are going to multiply the numbers given here. Clear? This is the first step. So the next step is we are going to add it up. We are going to add now. You can either add 105 and 103 or you can also add 103 and 5. 103 plus 5 will also give you 108. 105 plus 3 will also give you 108. So any one cross addition we have to do. So 105 plus 3 which is 108. So here's our answer. So 103 times 105 is 10,815. Isn't it easy? We did this question only in two steps. What we did the first step? How much is 103 more than 100? It is 3 more than 100. How much is 105 more than 100? It is 5 more than 100. So the numbers which are more, we multiplied them first. So we multiplied 3 and 5. We got it as 15. Then we cross added it. First you have to multiply the ones place and then cross add it up. That's it. Isn't it easy? Now let's take the second example. It would be 110 times 115. So this is our question, 110 times 115. How are we going to multiply this? So let's write it in the same order. It's the same procedure which we are going to do. Let's write it 110 and 115. So now how are we going to do? What is the first step? We will write how much it is. How much is 110 more than 100? Right, it is 10 more than 100. How much is 115 more than 100? It is 15 more than 100. Clear? The first step we have to write how much this is more than 100. So we have written this. Now what is the next step? Right, the next step is we are going to multiply these two. Since I have taken this because now when we multiply these two, 15 times 10. 15 times 10 is nothing but 150. So whenever you get a 3-digit number, you will just write the first 2-digit number 50 here and you will carry over the 1 on the top. This 1 will be carried over. Right? Clear? We will multiply these two. We will write a 50 here and the 150, that 100, the 1 will be carried over here. Now the next step we will cross add up. We will not cross multiply. We are going to cross add this. Right? 115 plus 10 is 125. 125 plus 1, 126. So here's our answer, 12,650. 110 times 115 is 12,650. Isn't it very easy? Now, I want you people to try one question with me. Come on, let's try one question. Let's take any random number. Say, for example, let us take 105. Okay, I have already taken 105, so I will not take 105 again. So let me take 107 times 109. Right, so we are going to take this number, and now I want you people to do it with me. Come on, let's do. So first let's write this 107 and 109. Now what is our first step to do? Yeah, we will write the 7 and 9 here. Right. Then what is our next step? What are we going to do? Right, we are going to multiply these two numbers. So when we are going to multiply these two numbers, what do we get? 9 times 7 is? Correct, 9 times 7 is 63. Then what is the next step? We are going to just add these two numbers. So when we add 109 plus 7, what do we get? 116. So our answer is, sorry, the comma's mistake. So our answer is 11,663. Isn't it easy? 107 times 109 is 11,663. It took only few seconds, hardly 10 seconds to complete a question. So this would be helpful for your exam. So try out random numbers, whichever number you want to try. Try out more random numbers so that you have a practice. See, I have been doing this for years, so I know this trick. So try to do lot of questions, as much as questions you can take. 102, 108, 102, 109. Compare different numbers and try to do this so that you get a hack of it. And this would be very helpful for your exams. And since the exams are round the corners, I am giving you all these tricks so that this will help you in your fast calculation and save time in your exam. If you found this video interesting, click on the subscribe button and hit the bell icon so that you get a regular updates of all my videos. And if you like the video, do click on the like button. Now let's see this next trick. So this trick was above 100. So the next trick what we are going to take will be the numbers below 100. So which is our like 95, 98, 90, 92. So now let's try the second trick for today. So let's do the first question of the second trick. So which is nearby to 100, which is less than 100, right? So first we did more than 100. Now we are going to do less than 100, right? So let's take a first example. I'll take 96 times 94. So this is also the same. You will remember the 100 here. So because it is nearby to 100. Same way we would write 96 and 94. What was the first step we did it in the previous question? We saw how much it is more than 100, right? Now we will see how much this number is less than 100. So how much is 96 less than 100? Right, it is 4 less than 100. Correct? How much is 94 less than 100? It is 6 less than 100. Understood? This is our first step which we are going to do. We are going to write how much this is less than 100 and how much 94 is less than 100. The same method we are going to follow. In that we wrote how much is more, and this we are going to write how much is less. So then what is our next step? So this is the same as we did the previous trick. We are going to multiply this. In that also we multiplied the numbers. In this also we are going to multiply the numbers. So what is 6 times 4? Right, 6 times 4 is 24. Right, so this till this it's all the same. Right. Now the next step is also similar to this, but same thing. We are going to cross. Last time we added up. Now we are going to subtract. Since it is less, we are going to subtract this. So 94 minus 4, which is 90. So here is our answer. 9024 is our answer. Now let's see the second example for today. So let's take again another random numbers like 98 and 92. So I'm going to take a random number of 98 and 92. So how are we going to times it? 98 times 92. How are we going to do it? So what is the first step we are going to do? Right. How much is 98 less than 100? So it is 2 less than 100. How much is 92 less than 100? It is 8 less than 100. So then what is our next step? Right. Our next step is we are going to multiply these two. So 8 times 2 is 16. Perfect. So we have got this. And then what is our next step? We are going to subtract these two numbers. So 92 minus 2. So what is 92 minus 2? It is 90. So here is our answer, 9016. Isn't it very easy to do? Okay. Now let's do another example. I want you all to try it out with me. Come on, let's start doing it. Now let's take another example of 96. Okay, I have already taken 96. So let me take 93 times 95. We have not taken this, so we will take this. 93 times 95. So as usual, let me write 93 and 95. So how much is 93 less than 100? 7. So now have you written 7 here? Right. Now how much is 95 less than 100? Right. It is 5 less than 100. So now come on, what is our next step? What are we going to do? Right, we are going to multiply these two. So 5 times 7 is 35. So we'll write 35, and then what is our next step? We are going to subtract these two. So 95 minus 7, which is 88. So here is our answer, 8835. So isn't it easy? We did 2-digit with 2-digit multiplication in a few seconds. So similarly, try out different numbers so that you can have a practice on this. So I hope this method was easy for you to understand and easy for you to do calculations during your exams. So if you found this video interesting, click on the subscribe button and click on the bell icon so that you get a regular updates of all my videos. And if you liked the video, do not forget to click on the like button. And do not forget to share it with your friends, whoever needs it and whoever are going to appear for their exams. And thank you for watching the video.